Tonight in our 7 News Flashback, surprising news about Sydney's so-called invisible landmark. It's 22 years this month since the opening of the Sydney Harbour Tunnel, which the operators admit still leaks. The Harbour Tunnel opened on cue, with a queue in the middle of the night.
Then at 3 o'clock, they got the green light.
The first to drive on Australia's only underwater highway,
Away you go!
were beaten across the harbour by those who walked the tunnel the day before. All 136,000 tickets were snapped up.
It's very beautiful, but I think it needs some portholes.
After some cutting remarks from Premier John Fay,
We don't need more freeways in Sydney.
demonstrators made the last of their many protests. The twin tunnels run for 2 kilometres, right near Australia's most famous landmarks, from one side of Sydney Harbour to the other. Those managing the operation see it with tunnel vision.
I think it could be classed as an invisible landmark. The fact that it was managed to be built without demolishing any buildings.
That's because most of the tunnel wasn't really tunnelled. While monster machines and a small army did plenty of digging on the approaches and carried out a lot of damn hard work to hold back the harbour, the actual tunnel tubes were made above ground, cast in concrete, in a big ditch, which was then flooded. So all 8 sections could be towed 100 kilometres from Port Kembla. Then they were sunk to the bottom of the harbour with laser accuracy, although
There are small leaks, probably about a thimbleful a day.
The semi-trailer had collided with a bus and was on fire.
before the 1992 opening, there was a dramatic emergency drill.
With the help of special effects makeup and some award-winning acting,
Despite state-of-the-art equipment, some aspects of the tunnel can't be controlled. They might be able to exhaust clouds of smoke through a harbour bridge pylon and douse any fire threat, but they can't stop oversized trucks until it's too late, although they try.
One of the most unique safety features is the so-called soft stop innovation.
The experts that look over the harbour tunnel tell us that it's the best built tunnel of its kind that they've seen in the world.
He says without the tunnel, the peak on the harbour bridge would blow out to 12 hours. Or, put another way,
I think it'd be a bloody disaster.